All right. And it looks like we are live. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who it is. Yours truly, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic live stream for you guys today. Sincerely hope everybody's having such a blessed day because Dr. Mike is having a blessed day as always. So, you know, time check, as always, officially about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Central. 7 p.m. West Coast, 5 p.m. And of course, Philippine time, 9 in the a.m. All right. And I appreciate all you guys coming through and spending some time with the good doctor today. And today I got a topic for your ass. I'm going to make y'all do a lot of thinking today and soul searching about the decisions that you make in life as men. Okay. Y'all gonna be thinking a lot about your shit after this. Probably not, but we're gonna have some fun with this one and we're gonna rip this one off like a band-aid. Okay. I will honestly tell you this. When you come to the Philippines, I am always one to encourage a guy to enjoy himself. I want you to have fun. I want you to go out there. I want you to meet women. I want you to talk to women. I want you to do whatever you need to do to get it out of your system, before you actually decide to settle down one day. If you don't want to settle down, before you actually choose to have a woman be a part of your life or whatever it may be, I want you to go out there and enjoy your life. I've said that time and time again, and I stand by it. One thing that I've never said is to spend all of your time in the infamous streets, aka the infamous streets. Oh, you don't know what the infamous streets are? Let me lay those out for you. Walking Street, Burgo Street, Mango Street. Everybody knows those. Those are infamous. Everybody knows what goes down on these particular streets. Now, a man will come to the Philippines, pocket full of hundreds or whatever little cash he's got. He will be quick to run to one of these many streets that I've just previously mentioned. And because we all know what goes down on these infamous streets, a lot goes without saying. So we did a live stream a while ago when we talked about how health is wealth. And you got to take care of yourself and you got to protect yourself at all times. I stand by that and I believe that to be true. But when you're trying to get your willy wet, I'll just go ahead and say it. When you're trying to think with your little head more than you think with your big head, one thing that you fail to do is care about the female's body count until after the fact. What do I mean by this? When you're thinking with your little head, you could care less about how many little heads came before yours when it comes to dealing with certain women that live a particular type of lifestyle, the freelancers, bar girls, or any girl that has this promiscuous nature about them. You seem to give two shits about all of the little heads that came before you. And I remember specifically in the live stream that we were talking about, the one I was just fucking with you guys about the other day, the live stream that was titled, Would You Marry Her to Save Her from That Life? And in that particular live stream, I was reading the comments. I wasn't able to talk about, read through. I was reading through them all, but there was one or two that stood out. And it was a lot of you guys putting the math together. They were like, if a bar girl sleeps with 4 guys per week, that makes 16 in a month, 16 times 12. You were doing the mathematics on it, and you'd be like, yeah, that girl has slept with hundreds of guys, in a year. Of course, the pretty ones, the ones that are always being bar fine and stuff, that they have a very, very high mileage rate, of course, right? But you would think a woman that has slept with hundreds of guys in a year, is that the one that you really want, though? Is that the one that you really want? Because think about it. You guys go to the bars and stuff like this. I'm going to lay it out because this is how I feel right now. I'm going to talk my shit and I'll get to the chat in a minute. But you guys go to these bars and shit. You go to the bar finds and do all this stuff right there. And when you go to the bar, what is the first thing that you do? Most men. I'm not going to say you specifically, but with most men, what I've noticed is you always want to go for the pretty one. The one that fits your body type, the one that fits your mold. You never think about how many molds that woman has fitted before you got there and chose her to fit your mold. You understand? Nobody cares about a female's body count until after the fact. So we go to these bars and you bar find this chick. I don't know if you're thinking about any of that stuff, 9 times out of 10, you're not. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, you're only worried about doing you, doing your thing, and going on about your business. But yet and still, there's ramifications for this shit. Because what you're not thinking about, you're thinking about more so about the bar fines. You're not thinking about the guys that are probably hooked up with her outside of the bar. You know, there are so many different variables in this particular situation when it comes to dealing with particular girls that live a particular type of lifestyle, the promiscuous types, that you fail to realize or that you fail to even think about. And because you don't think about this, that body count goes in one ear and not the other. A lot of you guys don't care. And I understand why you don't care. You're only worried about you in the now. But you never think about how that shit could affect you in the future. You understand? Because when I say health is wealth, I mean that shit. There are certain things that a condom can't stop. You understand? I'm all about protecting myself, but there are certain things that condoms cannot stop. Certain VDs that condoms cannot stop. And I feel like you a brave soul, man. You are a brave man to congregate and hibernate on the mean streets of the Philippines. Again, those mean streets are Mango Street, Walking Street, Burgo Street. And if this is where you choose to get the women that you feel are going to help get you to where you want to be in life, that what I would like to refer to as the instant gratification that you so need, desperately need, then that's perfectly fine. But I don't want you to sit there and act like if something does happen, that you didn't ask for this shit. Because you realize from day one the type of women that you're dealing with. If this is the lifestyle that you want to lead, this is the type of lifestyle that you want for yourself, by all means, you do so. Protect yourself at all times, number one. But number two, don't be surprised if you may get bit in the ass over this shit. And I say that to say this. I've seen videos where guys just, hook up with bar girls and stuff like that consistently. That's it. That's their choice of women. Why? Because they're easy. All I have to do is pay them. I get rid of them, and then that's it, right? That's their lifestyle. That's what they love. That's all they're good for. That's all they care about. They could care, they deal with the women that we consider the low-hanging fruit. And that's the only type of women that they deal with. I don't think that they take it into consideration, the body count before them. They don't take it into consideration the actual idea of what could possibly go wrong if you decide to hook up with this girl. First of all, it may not be what you thought it was, number one. Number two, it might come with artificial smell. There's a lot of things that go through my mind. Like when you even think about, before you even actually hook up with her, these are the types of things that will run through my mind. And if this is a lifestyle that you choose to, you better make sure you take care of yourself. You better make sure you get checked quite often. Because again, nobody questions a female's body count until after the fact. And what I mean by after the fact, maybe after the fact, if you actually partaking in that particular activity, maybe your little wee-wee start to burn a little bit. Maybe you get a little rash in your pubes and shit. So you only start to care after you get something. Or the likelihood that you catch something. That's the only time that you guys seem to care about a female's body count or what she was doing before she met you or before she hooked up with you. That's the only time you guys seem to care about things. And that's where my mind is right now. I mean, nobody cares about a female's body count until after the fact. And I want to hear what you guys got to say about that. Because, I mean, like I say, I encourage having fun. I encourage going out there, living your life and living your best life. But I never said that your best life has to be lived dealing with the freelancers and the low-hanging fruit. Never said that had to be your best life. You can get, well, I can't speak for everybody, but you can get good women and be with good women, hook up with quality women without having to settle for hanging, hibernating, congregating on the mean streets of Manila. Again, what are those mean streets again, ladies and gentlemen? Mango Street, Burgo Street, Walking Street. Gotta want more for yourselves, guys. I don't care who you are, human being. I don't care whatever you're going through in your life. You gotta want more for yourself. You gotta want to be better for yourself. Gotta want to be the best person you could possibly be for you. And I don't feel like settling for that particular lifestyle is gonna do you any favors down the line. I'm telling you, you can only hook up with so many bar girls, freelancers, and all that shit before something goes wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna jinx yourself because you may get away with it the first couple of times, hell, maybe the first 20 times. But time 21 or time 101, something might go fucking completely wrong. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes ain't no pill gonna help you out, bruh. That's all I'm saying. So with that, I bring it to the chat, and I hope everybody's having a sincerely blessed day. I'm just trying to give you guys a train of thought to, something to think about. I want some food for thought. I want you guys to comment on the live stream, say what you got to say about the particular topic today. I bring it to the table so that I can hear what you guys got to say about it. But you got to want more for yourselves, guys. Hanging around the mean streets of Manila is not Manila, but the mean streets of the Philippines may not be the best for everybody. You can find good women, or let me take that back. You can find women with lower body counts in other areas. That's what I'll say. You can find women with lower body counts that'll still do the exact same thing that a lady of the night would do for you if you just fucking look. Don't settle because it's easy. That's what I see people doing. You're settling because it's easy. That's the easy way to go. And don't get me wrong, I love easy too, man. The less I have to work, the better. But no challenge, cash up, and that's it. Come on, man. You got to want more for yourselves, guys. You got to want more for yourselves. Like I said, I'm not going to deter you guys from doing it because it's going to happen anyways. I want you guys to have fun. I want you to enjoy yourself. But if this is the lifestyle that you choose to hold on to for the rest of your days, you don't make any other effort to hook up with girls outside of those particular establishments, it's going to end up hurting yourself more in the end. Hell, for my first timers having fun, hell, I would even encourage you just getting a girl that you met online, man. Just hook up with a chick you met online. If it means dropping some ends, who cares? Because I can almost guarantee she has a lower body count than somebody that's at a bar. Because think about it like this, guys. If you talk to a girl online, how many of those guys do you actually think she actually meets online? 9 times out of 10, she may talk to 100 dudes. Maybe 10 of them come to the country, actually. Most of that shit's just talking out the side of their ass and they just sending money and tricking and simping. But let's say you meet a girl online and you set it up so you can actually meet her. How many of those guys do you actually think she actually hooked up with? She could talk to 100 of them, and I'm telling you, she might have hooked up with 10 if you're lucky. So I want you guys to think of it like that. If this is your lifestyle and you pay for play and that's what you want out of life, that's perfectly fine. But find a way to get with women that have lower body counts than somebody who was just fucking straight off of the mean streets of the Philippines, all right? And with that being said, I think I've ranted and raved enough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go to the chat, see what's going on with my people. I see my man David in the building. You asked me red refried beans or black eyed peas. Black eyed peas bring me luck, so I'm going with that. I thought only white people eat kale. Joke. Collard greens, I guess. And of course, the white women. I can't tell you where they at, man. See my man, Mr. BGC in the building. What's going on, Mike? I see my man Daniel. Appreciate you coming through. Terry Edwards, as always, my brother. It's always a pleasure to see you guys in the building. Anti-Gravity was good with you, my family. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. A Wahoo dude, I see you, family. 10H, what's going on? I'm trying to keep up with the chat tonight, man. I'm trying to keep up. I done ranted and raved long enough. Here to see what you guys got to say now, man. I've said my piece. Now I want to hear what you guys. Club in Makati. Never been there. Never been there. What's up, my man HT? He says it goes both ways. Women can look at the nasty men that go over there and sleep around with their body count as well. Very true. Men have nasty body counts too, but I'm just saying though, when you go to go through the mean streets of the Philippines, you already know what you're gonna expect. You already know what you're gonna expect. So I mean, you get what you ask for, and I guess if she has a high body count and you have a high body count, I guess y'all could have a high body count together, if that makes sense. My man Mike says, Dr. Mike, you said you like matured and experienced women. Hell yeah, man. I love me a cougar. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. I love me older women, man. So I'll put it to you like this, bro. Let me put it to you in a real way. I'm telling you, if I could find a girl take care of me, shit. That's the life for me, man. I like older women. I think older women are sexy. Now you gotta take care of yourself, man. I ain't gonna just settle for nothing, man. If you old, you gotta bring a lot to the table. I mean, I'm happy in my current situation. I want y'all to know that, but I think older women are mad sexy, so I ain't tripping. HT, man, you shouldn't be gambling, brother. That's not good for the health, man. Roll them 7-Elevens, man. You'll be all right. Road traveler talk about that mama san fee. Yeah, man. Mama san be getting paid, man. Imagine if she got herself a bottom bitch. You know, Mama san's like the pimp. You know what I'm saying? So she got herself a little bottom bitch. So that one that sells out the club every single night she come in and work. Yeah, she don't want to overuse her, so she might put her on the floor 4 nights a week, and then other times she's just in the club chilling, or she's just in the club being an entertainer, and she's not allowed to be taken out, or she's already been reserved, or some shit like that. Think about it. Y'all keep playing with the fine ones, man. You're gonna find yourself with something else that you probably ain't asked for. David says, what is 3,000 pesos in American dollars? I'm not quite versed in the conversion rate. Yep, Road Traveler, it is 60, about 60, 69. You guys got it right. My man Michael Smith, what's going on with your family? Wahoo Dude says, you could get lucky in the bars, especially if she just started, but that's rare. Come on, man. You speaking on some seriously rare stuff. It's possible. It is possible. Very possible, but highly unlikely. You got to go to the right bar at the right place at the right time. You got to ask the mama son who's new in here. How long has she been here? If she been there for a month, you can automatically guesstimate her body count. You can pretty much put it on the floor that, you know, by the way she looks, the way she conducts herself, and the way guys are looking at them in the club at that moment, you can guesstimate her body count. Probably a handful if you're lucky. Nah, I don't think too many people are down bringing the bar girls home, man. Hey Rona, how are you? And Tim A said you are what you eat. I don't think you want to eat that, man. You might be if you like mangoes on Mango Street, you might be all right. It's always good to see you, Rona. It is. The facts that we are talking about tonight is guys that choose to settle for the low-hanging fruit, aka the ladies of the night, aka the ladies with high body counts. By body counts, we mean number of guys that she slept with, and the body count for men, the number of women that they have slept with. A Wahoo Dude, you'd be surprised at how many guys don't outgrow the scene, and it sucks. It truly sucks. So my man Oliver Pineda, what's going on, man? Salute to you all the way in London, my brother. I hope you're having a blessed day. I sincerely hope that you are having a blessed day, man. I appreciate you coming through and joining the family. I hope you're enjoying the topic tonight. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's a reality that I feel like I gotta serve up, hot or cold. I'm giving it to you guys both ways. I'm giving you the cold truth, and I'm serving it up hot, man. You got to take it how it comes, and I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys got to say. Nobody cares about the body count until after the fact. Tell me what's real. My man Smooth Riffs in the building. What's going on? He said, number one golden rule, you always have to double up. They say you double up, but I don't know if that'll work either. It depends on how hot the playing field is that you're gonna try to landscape on. You'll see how that goes. Tim H says fruit too high can also be messed up too. Got to think about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that you're gonna have high fruit or the high hanging fruit is always gonna be the best. But come on, man, you gotta want more for yourself than the low hanging fruit. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta want more for yourself than the low hanging fruit, people. That's all I ask. I mean, I'm trying to just give you an inspirational message and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be inspirational. I'm trying to be a motivational speaker. The shit is falling flat. But all I'm saying is you got to want more for yourself as a man. I mean, I'm all about getting your thing wet and, you know, your little head, you know, making sure he taken care of. But again, that instant gratification ain't going to always prove to be positive all the time. You understand? It's not going to always be the best route to go. I ain't going to say it's not the best route, but it ain't gonna always be the best one. Wahoo says, talking to the locals in Angeles City, they all seem to think only the ugly girls work in Fields Avenue because tourists have low standards. That's funny. I've never talked to the local girls there, but you know, that's probably not inaccurate. I know that's a double negative, but it's all good. It's probably highly accurate. Like I said, I went to Angeles when I was young. I've never been there since, so I really don't know. So my man Oliver says it's simple. Just have common sense. Don't hang around trouble. Simples. Yeah. I mean, you gotta want more for yourself, man. You know, you do have to have common sense. Much agreed. My man Andy, I see you picking up what I'm putting down. What's good with your family? Black Pablo says, when a girl tells me her body count I multiply it by 3, but the lower the better, unless it's a cougar. Gotta love them. See, everybody love themselves some cougars, man. Who cares? I think cougars are fantastic. I could care less about her body count. Because 9 times out of 10, an older lady probably does have a lesser body count unless she's working the scene like everybody else. Because most of the time, what I've noticed with Filipinas, the good ones, if they have kids, I said this in the live stream the other day, if they have kids, let's say they have 2 or 3 kids, normally they have one father, and heaven forbid something happens to the dad or it passes away or something happens to the father, she doesn't really have time to hook up with other men like naturally. She's got kids, got things to take care of, so her body count gonna be low as hell. I mean, by the time you get to it, you may have to knock some cobwebs off that shit. And I mean that in the most respectful way humanly possible, but that's right there. Something that you know hasn't been touched. And when you touch it, it's like it's like the floodgates open or some shit like that. And I mean that in the most respectful way humanly possible. Do not take that the wrong way. I'm saying though, that's just how I feel. My man Oliver says there's 100 million people. Why go for a pro help? Good question. That's what people settle for. Terry Edwards says it's not even how many she's been with in that week, it's how many she's been with that day. Oh, that's sad, man. Whew. If she's got a high turnover rate, that's even scarier, man. My man Fred Funky Town, I see you, man. What's going on? Wahoo says I still like going to bars for drinks only. Still can have fun without a bar fight. Yes. My father is a patron of the bars, man. He loves going there and watching the shows and watching the scene and watching the crowd. He loves that stuff. So you can go there, enjoy a drink, and enjoy the scene. 100% disagree. I mean, I'm sorry, 100% agreed. I didn't mean to say disagree. My man Michael Smith says, man, stay away from those bar girls. I'm telling them, fam, you gotta stay away from them. But who am I to say? I'm just one man, right? My man Mike John, what's going on with your family? Showing some love to the good doctor, man. I appreciate it. My man Tommy Anthony, what's going on? Reporting from my home state of North Carolina, man. What part of North Carolina you from, brother? So true. I'm not saying that the high-hanging fruit is golden. I'm just saying you have a better chance of getting one with a lesser body count. That's all I'm saying. I know it ain't always gold, but you just have a better chance at getting one with a lesser body count, if that makes sense. My man Terry says, better be careful. Your Filipino dreams can become a nightmare. Whoo, one that burns and stings, bruh. That old military, great state of North Carolina, the old military town. That's where you can find me. To what you call low hanging, you question them about that, but do you ever think about when you sleep with a woman? Time out, Rona. Let me get that right. What you call low hanging, you question them about that, but do you even think about it when you sleep with the woman in the past? No, you don't think about it. Like I said, a lot of guys don't think about the women that they sleep with until after the fact. That's basically what this whole live stream is about. Nobody cares about it in the moment. Nobody thinks about past relationships or anything like that or past hookups until something dramatically happens. I kind of feel like you only care about the body count or you only care about what she gave you or some shit if you catch something, you know? That's what I kind of mean by after the fact. So, yeah. You said, do I feel like I'm wrong for adding to her body count? Think of it like this. Maybe she's adding to your body count as well. So, I mean, it kind of goes both ways. I guess it's an even exchange if that's the lifestyle that you want to lead. My man Oahu dude says it's just hard for a tourist with limited time to find quality Filipinas. Bars aren't instant booty. Bars are, sorry. I recommend spending at least 2 months there with no time pressure. Yeah, don't put yourself under pressure. Please don't put yourself under pressure. I'm saying that to say this. Give yourself time. But if you don't have time, try online. Fuck, most of those girls will come at you for money anyways. At least get something for your money. And at least you can possibly come out with the lower body count. as I specifically said. I honestly feel that a online chick would probably have a lower body count. So at least you can get the exact same thing. You can come up to an agreement, no different than in the bar. Hell, you may even come out cheaper. I'm just saying, if this is the lifestyle that you need to lead, like you said, if you're on a time crunch and you just need to get you some and you're trying to have fun, I don't discourage it. I know that's a double negative. But at least take a different approach. Don't just run to the nearest bar, find a chick, and be done. Like, don't go to or me to go straight to LA Cafe, get you one, and run the fuck out. Okay, I want you to, try to set up something. Fuck, I mean, I'm telling you, you'll probably come out cheaper with an online date than you would having to go through the bar fines with the mama son, and then whatever you give her to go home. If you're that kind of gentleman, if you don't give anything, you still probably spend about $60-$70, 3,000, 3,500 or something like that. So at least you'll probably come out cheaper, man. You might even get away with dropping two and being done with it. That way there's no middleman or middlewoman, whatever you want to call it. That's the way I like to look at it. It's the way I like to think about it. So my man Tommy said he'll be in Cebu next week, man. That's what's up. Oh, you mean next week for a month? Touche, man. Hope you enjoy your stay. My man Michael Smith says burns and stings. If you're lucky, you can take care of that with a shot and a couple of pills. The other stuff is what you got to watch out for that kills. Exactly. That is where my mindset is, man. You guys got to want more for yourselves, guys. Got to want a little more for yourselves. My man Mike John says, I see what you putting down, but you got to admit those bar girls, hella strip is even worse. But I will stay with my girl and just have her as my own personal naughty girl. Hey, man, you could do a lot of things with your own girl, man. You could turn her into whatever you wanted to be. If you wanted to do a little strip dance for you, let her do a little strip dance for you. Want to do a little bed dance for you? Let her do a little bed dance for you. I mean, Filipinos are very, very accommodating. You find the right one, they'll do whatever you need them to do for you. And I understand that, yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to find a girl in a time crunch. So if you are on a time crunch, I do recommend, other than running straight to the bars, find you a nice little girl online. I mean, fuck, 9 times out of 10, they're going to come at you for money anyways. Just say, you know what? When I touch down, I'm coming straight to you. I'm going to see you. We're going to hook up and I'll give you what you need. And, that's it. How hard is that? How hard is that? Go, man. Every time I go to your show, man, I'm telling you, I can't get on because you need to email me the actual link. I can't just click the link and come on. It doesn't work that easy for me, guys. It just doesn't. Smooth riffs, man. I was stationed in Jacksonville. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the Jackson. He said New Rivers Air Station, Camp Lejeune. Yeah, my pops was over in Camp Lejeune for a minute. Terry Edwards says it's all fun and games until your fruits are swollen and hanging low. That's funny, but that shit's for real, man. That shit'll make you think twice about wanting to do some shit like that. That shit'll definitely make you think long and hard before you actually make that kind of move. My man World Traveler says LA Cafe is STD Central. It is, man. And if that's where you want to kick it, you do you. But I'm telling you, I don't trust that shit, man. I don't. Hey, man, I think we all in relationships one time or another drop some serious ends on our girlfriend. So, I mean, fuck, we are. That's just something you have to deal with. That's a natural thing that us as men deal with, being in relationships and stuff. So that's cool. Rona, let me see. She says she's having a hard time relating to the topic. How can I put this in a way that it may be something that you can actually think on? Of course, when I mention body count, I'm speaking specifically about the number of guys that a woman has slept with, and then vice versa, it would be the number of women that a guy has slept with. That's what body count means. And in this particular topic, I'm just saying, whenever guys choose to deal with the ladies of the night, the ones that, provide the pleasure and satisfaction for a little bit of, how can I say this? For some financial gain. Basically, that is that's the know all be of the relationship. So I just want guys and women too, man. Women, let's keep it real. Girls, you got to be careful, man, because some of these guys probably are fucked up too. I'm not gonna sit there and act like guys ain't done some really fucked up shit too, and they can have some bad body counts and try to bring that into a solid relationship too, which is some shit I really can't get with. But it does happen on both ends. You say prostitution in Luzon is becoming serious. It's because of foreigners patronizing them. Think about your health, guys. Like I said, health is wealth, man. And if you are really about to drop some ends on some chicks, at least drop some ends on something that is worth it. Is it really worth it to you guys? Honestly, is going to these bars in the mean streets of Manila, like I said, the Burgos, the Mangos, the walking streets, Fields Avenue, whatever. Is it really worth it to you guys? Like, for those that actually go there, is it really worth it? I'm just asking. I gotta know. Unless you catch a newbie in the game, I don't see it happening. Oh wow, dude, you asked a funny question. How come strip bars in Davao are so expensive? That's because nobody goes to those strip bars. They gotta make money. Dude, you don't see no foreigners going to no strip bars in no Davao City. If you come to Davao City, you just gotta come. You gotta come prepared to spit some game. You gotta come prepared to actually talk to girls, because you're not gonna just get your shit together with a one night quick one and be done with it, because it's expensive to do so. Probably more expensive than it would be in any other place. I'm talking about lady drinks be like 500, 600, 700 pesos and shit. You'd be like, good guy. Bar fines be like 4,000 or something like that. Nah, it's not the place to. This is not no red light district area in Davao City, man. You're not gonna get that. You ain't gonna get it like that. My man Terry Edwards says, go to the bar and spend that STD will. You might walk away with nothing, or with the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, man. Some of them things you can't get rid of, bruh. Some of them are reoccurring situations, and they keep popping up and flaring up at the most inopportune times. Are you ready for that? Because I'm not ready for it. Again, I'm not going to say that you can't get that in a regular girl. You might have a regular girl with a hell of a body count too. So I will never sit there and act like that can't happen. You just got to be careful all around. Got to take care of your health, guys. Got to take care of the health. That's it. Got to take care of you. Please take care of you. Okay, Rona, you understand the message. You just can't relate because I just don't sleep with anyone. See, Rona, you have a good head on your shoulders. And I understand. I think this is more of a topic for my guys, more specifically, but it is definitely good to have a female's perspective. And I'm not talking about a female's perspective of somebody who sleeps around. I'm more so talking about the female perspective of somebody who can really just, talk it out and, speak their mind on a particular topic. Oahu Dude says, when it comes to money, I bet it is just as expensive to court girls outside of the bars. Expenses related to kids, family, etc. Yeah, probably. And like I said, I'm not against a guy who wants to just have fun. You can't be against a man who just wants to have fun. You just have to choose wisely with the ones you choose to have fun with. Gotta choose wisely. That's all I could ever ask. So my man Byron, what's good with your family? Appreciate you coming through. He says, where's the good massage parlors in Davao? Are you talking about the ones that have happy endings? Because if that, you got to be more specific, because they have pretty good massage places in Davao. But if you're asking specifically for the places that provide extra services, you got to be more specific, because then I got to point you in a totally different direction, man. Terry says the bar girls have a pasalubong for your ass. Oh yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. I love it, man. You guys are killing me. World Traveler says courting can be a headache. It's another form of pay to play. True, just paying a retainer for future problems if you get the wrong girl. Yeah, I never liked courting. I'll tell you right now, courting's never been my cup of tea. Courting's never been something that I like. I did it with my girl, but I made it specifically clear that I was in this relation. Like, I like, look, you either want to be with me or you don't. I ain't got time to play no games with that shit. So yeah, you got to be careful. Mike John says my girl always have an issue of me spending too much when we go out. I like to have fun. Well, at least your girl is worried about your financials. Some girls would say just spend it on whatever you want, but at least your girl is concerned about your financial standing. Even if you're spending it on her, that's always a good sign. Because if you're spending it on her, most of the time they wouldn't tell you to stop. But if you have a good one, they definitely want to make sure that you don't drop too much money. So that's always a good sign, and a good one in a good Filipino for sure. You don't want no happy ones. Okay, you good then? Um, yeah, like my man Oahu dude says, man, you can find them anywhere, man. You can find some. Uh, where's the place that I like to go? I like to go to Holiday Spa. I think Holiday Spa gives pretty good massages. Holiday Spa. That's what I would say. Mike John says that's a beautiful thing to have one who isn't on big spending. Very true. Guys, I see we got 21 individuals watching at this time. I appreciate all 21 of you guys coming through. Guys, make sure you get the likes up on this video. Dr. Mike would highly appreciate that. Guys, want to get your very own t-shirts, you know how to get them. Linked in the description area below. Want to support the channel? Already know how to do so, but of course, the good doctor is happy that you come through and spend just a little bit of time with him today. All right, appreciate it. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Nobody cares about your body count until after the fact. Definitely interested to hear what you guys got to say about that. I know as a man, when you're single, you always want to try to get with as many girls as possible. I kind of felt like that's all guys. Most guys, not all, but most guys, they kind of choose to want to hook up with as many girls as they can because hell, man, that's what you do when you're single, man. You don't necessarily sleep around, but you definitely like to keep yourself available to be around for the right one when the right one comes. But you know what's scary about all of that is you just can't predict the types of women that you're going to get yourself caught up with. That's the scary part. Even if it's like, let's say, for example, we exclude the low hanging fruit. All right. Let's say that you just so happen to get with a girl that you thought was really cool. She had a really good vibe about her and everything. You may not know her body count either. I mean, so the worst thing you possibly could do is ask them what's their body count or ask them how many guys they were with before you, because you'll always get a lie. And I can almost expect that you as men would probably lie too, because that's kind of what we do. I don't think it's in your best interest to even remotely give the accurate number of how many girls you slept with if you can actually remember. Just doesn't seem to be the right thing to do. Because you might end up losing somebody if you go to your girl and she says, how many girls were you with before me? 127 and a half, because I slept with a midget one time. See, it just doesn't seem to go over very well. Unless the only thing she's focused on is the midget part. And then you might be able to get away with that. But I'm just saying, in hindsight, you gotta be smart about the way that you handle your business. Mike says, you know what, Dr. Mike, I have so many Filipino friends who seek boyfriends who aren't bar girls. There are a lot of girls out there in this market, man. There are a lot of girls out in the market. They all looking for somebody. I'm telling you, it's actually rather easy. If you look in the right places, you can find you a chick real easy. It could be just something that you do, not necessarily to pass the time, but just something that you do to, practice, talking to the ones, until you can get comfortable with talking to the one you really want to talk to. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't lead her on now. I kind of feel like that's probably a bad part, but you can't find good women. That's the truth, man. You can find good women in the Philippines. Most people don't know that, but you can find very, very good women in the Philippines. You don't have to settle for the low-hanging fruit. You don't have to worry about the women with the high body counts or the ones that you fear have high body counts. You can actually get with somebody that's good quality, one that can give you damn near everything you want in life, well, everything that you need, even instant gratification, if that's what it is. So why not try? Why not put yourself in a position where you can actually get with somebody like that? Van Turner says, "Oh, who is ugly? What girl? What, the girls I talk to, or the girls that? What do you mean?" He said, "I was in northeast of there in the mountains, and I was the only one." Are you talking about foreigners? Van Turner, you got me confused. I said a lot of shit, brother. You got to help me out because I'm trying to figure out what you were talking about, man. Bars to me are a waste of time and money. Truly are. Now, if you go to one of those like upscale bars, that's different. If you go to like a little club and shit, maybe that's a little different. You because you said, are they ugly, Van Turner? I'm trying to figure out what the hell you talking about, bruh. I didn't skip the comment. I read it. I just don't know what you mean, man. You gotta be a little bit more specific because I said a lot of things. Are you talking about? I don't see. You tell me I skipped your comment, man. I'm trying to figure out what the hell he talking about. What, are bar girls ugly? Hell no. Nah. Most of them look pretty decent. That's why guys go there and try to hook up with them. I don't know. You gotta help me out because I'm kind of lost in translation here, guys. My man Tim H says, "Yeah, flashback of the other day, you would be considered MGTOW demanding or setting down the law." Yeah. Mike said he had friends who are non-bar girls, and I asked if they are ugly. Fuck no, bro. You do know that I went to school in the Philippines, right? You do know that I have classmates that are Filipina. None of them are ugly. Have you ever seen the girls that go to school in the Philippines? Bruh, don't get your feelings hurt, man. I don't need to hang out at bars, man. I had every girl at my back. I had every girl at my hands when I needed it, man. So that's far from some shit. I don't know Terry's friends, bruh. I know the girls that I hang out with. I'm telling you, bruh. I know a lot of schoolgirls, and if you think the Filipino schoolgirls are ugly, then that's a damn shame. I see my man Derek. What's good with your family, man? I always appreciate you, man. He said mine is higher than my age, but I lied to her. I think most guys probably have body counts higher than their age. It's probably not in your best interest to admit to things like that. I'm just saying. Like I said, I know about the bar scene. I'm trying, y'all are y'all having conversations with yourselves or something? Because nobody's talking to me. I thought y'all were talking to each other. That's why I'm confused about what's going on in the chat. You asked me, did I see the girls that Terry hang out with? I don't know the types of women that Terry hang out with, but I'm pretty sure my man's got good taste in women, so I trust his judgment. I know I trust my very own judgment. You can go to my Facebook page and you can see the girls that I hang out with on a regular basis. Go to my Facebook page, and those are the girls that you see me hang out with on a regular basis. And if you think they're ugly, then I feel bad for you. Well, they didn't come to me for books, rent, or tuition. I mean, I said, but what's the difference, man? If you're going to pay for something, at least pay for something that's probably a little bit cleaner than somebody that you meet at a bar. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking a bar girl. If that's your thing, do you. I'm just saying, though, it's probably in your best interest to go for somebody who may possibly likely have a lower body count than somebody who is on the mean streets of the Philippines. But yes, schoolgirls need something too. But I was in the same boat. I was just a broke ass kid. But you know what? Let me tell you the truth. You want to know what was real about going to school? I had easy access. Easy access. I was just always around. And I don't know if you guys know this. Here's a little nugget. Here's a little nugget for you guys today. It's a golden nugget. I don't know about y'all, but have you ever noticed that if you hang around somebody for a significant period of time, they tend to grow on you? Like you see a motherfucker every day, they just grow on you. You got same classes with these people 5 days a week, and literally you're in these same classes with these people all day long, 5 days a week. They tend to grow on you. That was me, man. I was like a goddamn. I was like the guy that just grew on people, man. I talked to them. I was friendly, and I didn't have to offer shit because we were in the same boat, man. What do they expect from me? I'm in college. You're in college. They may expect that for some other guy, somebody else who's going to drop some ends on them, but they didn't look at me for that because we was all in the same boat. So yeah, they do need books, rent, and tuition, but they went on ahead and asked that for somebody else. But you put a young man in a situation where he's out having a good drink with his friends, conversation goes well, things get right. You don't know how the night gonna end for you. Sometimes all it takes is for you to just be around. And that's what I was. I was just around. I was around for like 4 years. I was around for 10 years. Just being around is almost the best than even having to actually go out there and put in some effort. Just be around. Take your time. Well, I had time to take my time. A lot of people don't get that, but I had time to take my time and I did. And trust me, Dr. Mike knows how to shut the fuck up. That's why he was able to do what he did for as long as he did. When you don't talk about it, it makes things so much easier. Trent, what's going on with your family? I appreciate you, man. My man Byron says, so where's a good spot to start in Davao to look around besides SM Abriza and SM Lanang? SM Davao City's cool, but SM Lanang and Abriza. Abriza Mall at the Starbucks. Ask a Wahoo dude about that. Abriza Mall, Starbucks. Best place to look for chicks. Because you're going to get them all there. Young, old, every walk of life is going to be there for sure. I'm telling you, man. My man Mike John said, you go on my Facebook page. I have some pretty ones too. See, like I said, man, I'm good to go. I'm good. Support her tuition, girl. She needs that education. True that, man. Go out there and sponsor a chick today. Tell him, Mike. Go ahead and sponsor somebody. Van Turner says, I have no need to go to bars, but you're stating facts. Oh, I don't know what facts you were talking about. I'm tripping. I don't know. My man 10A says, for real, the life you save will be yours first unless you decide to roll the dice. Not a fan of rolling the dice. Hey, man, I don't know anybody's bar girl experience. I just like to just state a fact. I like to bring a question to the table, and I'll let you guys talk it out. Are you talking about me? Are you telling me that I never had bar girls? Is that what you're saying? You do realize how long I lived in the Philippines, right? And in case you didn't know, the first place I ever visited when I moved here when I was 18 years old was Angeles City. So I know a lot about the bar scene. I know way more information than I need to know. So I'm not giving advice that I would not have done or experienced myself. That would be stupid. I've told people time and time again the first place I visited when I got here was Angeles City. I knew about Angeles City before y'all knew about Angeles City. So I'm trying to figure out how can I give advice on something I don't know about. I just say I don't need to do it. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. But anywho, nobody cares about your body count till after the fact, man. Gotta be careful with the women you choose to hook up with. Even if it's freelancers, doesn't matter. Gotta be careful, guys. I'm just the type of person, I feel like everybody has their own way of doing things. Everybody has their own way of going about shit. So I'm just happy that everybody is having such a blessed day. Starbucks, Coffee Bean, and bookstores. Touche. Like I said, Starbucks is the place to be, man. The Starbucks is the place to go to meet any chick in any part of the Philippines that you go to. Starbucks is an establishment that people hold in high regard because it is, how can I say this? It is it's a status symbol. So you'll see a lot of your schoolgirls going to Starbucks. You'll see a lot of your wannabe upper echelons and just girls hanging out at Starbucks in groups as friends or whatever. So it's always a good place to go check out, man. You can't go wrong at Starbucks. I say Starbucks and Abriza Mall if you're talking about specifically in Davao. I like Starbucks and Abriza. That is a landmark. It should be a landmark, but yeah. Mike, you got a question, man? Lay it on me, player. Tim H, I am the quietest dude in the room. I don't say shit about nothing. I don't talk about it. I just be about it. And then it's almost like a secret between you and yours, man. It's crazy. My man Mike says, do you feel that bar girls or freelancers have the ability to be decent women? I get a lot of negative views on that. Um, yeah, I mean, anything's possible. We say that it is possible to turn over a new leaf. It's possible, but you're not going to get that in all of them. I mean, maybe a small percentage could possibly turn over that leaf, but it's not something that you see quite often. I'll tell you right now. That shit is not often at all. So, yeah. The ability for them to turn over that new leaf, highly unlikely, but it's all good. Man, Daniel, if you were 6 years old, man, I couldn't take you to places, man. My man, Fed Up, what's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. I am definitely in the house, just talking some shit and hoping everybody's just listening to me talk what I talk, and then I'm just letting you guys talk about it in the chat. Very true, Van Turner. Very true. There is no need. When you live in the Philippines, you have zero reason to go to bars. That is true. So true. So true. And when I lived here, I never had to go there because I never had to experience that. I mean, you could just walk around and, find girls that you could talk to in the country because you're not on a time constraint. That's the thing. You're not on a time constraint. So, yeah, when you live there, I don't think that the bar is even something you even look twice at. It's just not worth your time nor the headache. My man Elijah Robinson in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. I know you still at work, man. Don't get fired, man. Trying to listen to the good doctor, man. But I see you in the building and appreciate the love. Van Turner says, Mike, if you were with one, would you trust her when funds got low not to go back to her old work? Hell nah. You want to know why? Because if funds got low, bro, I'd probably push her ass back to her work. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade, man. If you want to know the truth, if funds got low and I needed somebody to go ahead and put on them boots and get back to action, if push came to shove, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta remember where she came from. And if that's where she came from and that's all she knows, go on, do what you gotta do, baby. Go ahead and shake your ass a little bit if you got to. No disrespect, but we gotta make this work because teamwork made the dream work. Now, sleeping around with women, sleeping around with other dudes, that may make me uncomfortable. But if she gotta go back in there and get them ones, I'll probably be all right with that. Man, Mike John, if you hear a girl tell you she's a virgin, she lying. If a girl in the Philippines tell you she's a virgin, she's probably lying. I'm sorry. I will never, ever believe a woman that tells me she's a virgin. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't call a spade a spade. I just don't believe it. No, you don't, Byron. No, the hell you don't got to go to Cotabato, man. You do not, bro. Don't know. Unless you've been there before and you was cool, don't take your ass to Cotabato, man. Just, no. No. Please don't. don't take, bro. Don't take your ass to. Don't go to Cotabato, man. Van Turner, man. I'm telling you, bro. You're right though. I gotta agree with you, man. And once you live there, that you'll never go to the bars. But like my man Oahu dude did say earlier, man, you could go to the bars to like just enjoy, like grab a drink or something if that's okay for you. If you don't, but you really, when you live there, man, you ain't got no reason to stay in no bars, man. It's not worth the time. But I hold my hand up and I'm swearing on a stack of Bibles, man. I did know the bar scene when I first got there, but I was young. So that's just something that I think everybody should get into. I'm all about that midget wrestling in Makati, man. I'll definitely go there. I'm all for that. All right, fam, you gotta go. I appreciate you coming through, bruh. I'm telling you, don't go to Cotabato, man. That shit is not comfortable for me. Mike John, I just said that if they tell me that they are virgins, I will not believe it. You got to prove that shit to me. I'm telling you, that's the only way I'm gonna find out, man. You got to prove that shit to me. Tell him, yo, Mike, tell him, Mr. World Traveler BGC, he knows, man. If a girl ever tell you she's a virgin, would you believe her? Yes or no? I can't, man. I can't. My man Damon, be cool. What's going on with you, man? He said no getting a beer. What beer? I need a beer. Damn. I'm gonna probably turn up for my birthday, so I get a beer there. Mm. Oh man, I'm telling you, I just can't. I can't, man. I'm telling you, if a lady came to me and said, this is like if we talking and the conversation goes that way, and that young lady told me, oh, this is my first. Man, I'm telling you, that's the shit that'll piss me off. You know, tell me that you a virgin so you ain't got to put out. No, 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 no. That's not how this game works. Like my man Van Turner says, I would have her prove to me she was. And then after I'd be like, yes, okay, now I believe you for sure. Elijah says San Miguel a red horse. I'm a San Miguel guy myself. Mike, you ain't tripping, man. I'm telling you, man. Thailand, everybody been talking about Thailand, man. I'm tired of talking about Thailand. I gotta go, man. Next time I hear somebody talk about it, I'm just gonna get on a plane and bounce. Cause everybody talk about how good Thailand is, but I still haven't been yet. Just not yet. My man Anti-Gravity says if a girl gives you her body count multiplied by 7 and add 3. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Mike, I'd be a born again virgin for the last for a day. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that, man. I don't believe nobody who called themselves a virgin. I'm sorry, ladies, no disrespect, but I just can't believe it. It's hard for me to believe. Like my mind can't comprehend the fact that you're 27 or 25. Now, if you're 18 and 18 or something like that, maybe 19, maybe 20, pushing it, 21, maybe. But if you tell me you 25, 26, 27, somewhere in your 30s and you still ain't done nothing, I'm gonna pull back on that. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just not a believer. You gotta prove it to me. Gotta prove it to me. Mr. Estonia, hey, what's going on, man? You said she told you that she thinks she is? Damn. Shout out to my man Tony in the Philippines. What's going on, man? I appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. We just over here chopping it up, man. Talking about nobody cares about a female's body count until after the fact. What kind of shit is that? My man Byron says, oh, I have was the past August for 30 days, was on the low, had a connection. There you go. If you have a connection, you good, man. I wouldn't take my ass to no Cotabato, north or south, man. I just keep that shit. 9 times out of 10, a girl gonna probably tell you she a virgin or to keep from giving it up to you. That's why I believe they use it. That means they can get what they can get from you and then keep from putting out. And I ain't with that shit. I just can't. I can't fuck with that one. Oh man. He said, how was that? Because she told me she once rode a bicycle. And the bicycle deflowered her. Wow, that's interesting. My man Malcolm MJB in a place to be. What's going on with your family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. Gun Term 2009. I see you, player. Thank you for coming through and showing some love. Oh man. Gun Term, you late, man. We were talking, we were just chopping it up. First of all, we were talking about Nobody cares about a body count until after the fact, aka nobody cares about how many guys or girls slept with until after they get them some, or no girl really cares about a guy's body count until after they get them some. Then you catch something, shit goes awry. You might leave the club, or you might leave with that Pasaloo bone that you really didn't want. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really cares about it until they have to care about it. So it's kind of what the topic is today, and then where the born again virgins came from. Somebody asked me, do I believe that there are virgins in the Philippines? And I said there are chosen few, not too many though. Somebody said that you could be a virgin in your ear hole. Now that was funny though. Mike, you crazy with that shit. Yeah, cornbread, you are 100% correct, man. The way these women dress now, when they try to hit you with that V card shit, is enough to make you just. It's enough to make it sad. It truly is, man. Shit's fucked up. Oh man. Oh shit, guys, hold on. Trying to keep it chill. I'm telling you, man. Hold on, I gotta switch over to my other phone. Oh no, we're good, cool. Cause my internet was starting to act up, guys. I'm sorry. All right, but like I said, man, showing love to my man Tony in the building. I appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. Let's see what we got going on. Van Turner, yeah, I'd probably be a virgin too. Ain't nobody touched me like that. That's just wrong. Tony says, ladies make bad choices with me and try to reapply the seal back on the That's a no-go. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. 9 times out of 10, bro. I don't believe that virgin stuff, man. I don't believe a girl who tells me that she still got her V card. Somebody done took that shit. It might have been Tony, might have been Van Turner, might have been Fed Up, could have been my boy BGC Mike, could have been Tony Edwards, could have been any of y'all who took that card. But somebody took it. And that's why I don't believe it. You feel me? I'm just being real, man. Yep, gun term, the body count doesn't matter until it has to. Anti-gravity with the belly button. That's when the guy doesn't know exactly where it's going. Then you probably got that. That shit's, man. Who? Oh my god, y'all are on something else tonight, man. Anti-gravity, you want some other shit, man. You a belly button connoisseur. Like, do you like hold on, bro? Are you telling me that you got like a belly button fetish or some shit? I'm trying to figure it out because y'all lost some other shit I'm not ready for, man. Yeah, that's hey man, Mike, where'd you hear that from? I remember hearing that shit busting down the ear so she could hear me coming. Shit, good times, people, good times, man. A lot of guys think because penals are quiet, they are appearing innocent, but Asia has the highest population density in the world for a reason. Quiet little freaks, and that's the way I like it, man. Don't be talking. You ain't gotta talk nothing. But then again, I'm telling you right now, if a Filipina tells you that she still has her V card, chances are that shit's been revoked. Somebody's done already took it. I'm telling you, I know this shit for facts, man. I know it for facts. So I ain't the one. I ain't believing until I'm seeing. I'm afraid to see what I'm gonna see, but as a man, you gotta take it for what it is, guys. My man Fed Up. I don't know where we diving tonight, man. You might drown though. You might want to get scuba gear and get it in because we're gonna get it in for sure. 0109, man. Seemed like my man Anti-Gravity got a belly button thing, and I just didn't know it. I'm just finding this shit out, yo. Y'all on some weird shit, but I like it, yo. Y'all killing me. Oh yeah, man. Tony, don't ever let a girl from the church tell you she got her V card. I be laughing. I be laughing at her in her face, bro. Can't believe that shit. She got it revoked by a bicycle. Oh man, that's why I can't believe that stuff, man. Yeah, Malcolm. Everybody got their own thing, man. Some people like feet. Some people like belly buttons. Some people got a thing for toes, eyeglasses. Some people got a thing for ears, eyes, nose, um, all kinds of shit. It just depends, man. You take your pick, man. But I'm telling you, some of y'all also, some people be on some weird shit for me, boy. But I can't anti-gravity on some real shit though. I can't stand to look at an Audi belly button. That shit just weird. It looking like you got a baby alien growing in your shit. I don't do Audi belly buttons at all. I never dated a girl with an Audi, and I hope I never see a girl with an Audi because that shit makes me uncomfortable. I can't fuck with that. Hmm. Oh man. Malcolm, you crazy, man, but I see where you coming from. Hey, 010, you stupid, man. Audi belly buttons on a woman looks like a penis. It does. That shit just look weird, bruh. It just looks so damn weird, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. My man Smooth Riffs in the building. What's going on with your family? He said, what would be better for a girl to be honest and tell her true body count, or if she just plays the V card on you to ease your mind? Smooth, I'm telling you right now, player, don't believe that V card shit. So they better off just telling me their body count. They're better off. For me, tell me your body count. Because if you tell me you still got your card, oh, I know you lying. Then you can't. I'm sorry, man. I just can't believe a woman that is above the age of 25 still has her card. And it's possible. It's very true. It's very true for a female to still have her card after uh after 25. It's just very rare. So don't pull that V card shit on me though, man. He said I met a guy here who was in the Philippines with an overbite. See, everybody got a weird fetish, man. I feel like yo, I swear to God, I feel like this needs to be a topic itself, man. I swear to God, y'all on some shit, man. A girl with an overbite, though, I can see it. I can see it, but I can't, man. Y'all on something else. Them cute overbites, I agree. The Korean and Japanese, I've seen it in them too. So I feel where you coming from, Mike. My man Gun Term says, and just because they say I go to church and I'm a good girl, don't believe that good girl shit. Grew up in the church most of the part is farthest from the truth. Those girls are the biggest freaks. Yes, I will never believe a church girl is a good girl. I'm sorry, just don't work for me. My man Cornbread says some girls are virgins. Okay, you can actually get. Oh, really? They can do that? Not really a virgin, but you think she is when you hit it. It's real, man. Google Philippine vagina repair. No, I have. Yo, you know what, Cornbread? You are right, bro. I have heard of people who have done the repair, but I didn't know that it was like that. But damn, I guess I'm all out of that one, bro. But yes, an Audi is a car, man. Daniel, my man, Anti Gravity, appreciate you, fun. Go ahead, donate to the Boogaloo Fund. He said best place to get a chick New Year's Eve is to go to a local church that has service. If you black, go to a white church. You know what, man? You probably right. But tell me where's the best place to go in the Philippines, though. Tell me where you would go to a Philippines whenever you get when you get the Mike Good Peter Rakers. What's up, man? Oh God, man. Y'all killing me. Everybody, y'all also weird shit, man. Belly buttons, food. Come on, man. What's next? I know somebody's gonna give me something weird. I'm waiting for it. Y'all gotta give me the weirdest fetish that y'all got, man. I know feet is a big deal. Like what? Like, for example, okay, fuck it. We'll go ahead and drop it right now. Tell me what is the most attractive part of the woman's body. And I want you to give me something real. I mean, you could say if she's got a nice rag or a nice, backside or whatever, you can give me some of that standard shit, but I want you to give me something real. Something that kind of turns you on that you may not think is normal for a guy. So I'm definitely open up to that one, man, because y'all are go. My man said the overbite, though. The overbites, the belly buttons, feet. What you got? What else we got? It's rare that ladies do, then again, probably have a good reason for it. I mean, I think, is it an expensive procedure to have it sewn up again? That shit sound like it might be expensive. Stop, Malcolm. I already told y'all, man. I love me some security guards too, man. I don't care where the security guards at, man. I do. I got a thing for security guards too. I do. I just like the uniform and the handcuffs and all that shit. Man, I'm sold. Security guards was always my thing, and I think that's still gonna always be my thing. I don't know, man. The security guards are getting cuter every time. Right. World traveler, you correct, man. At 25, it's hard to find one that doesn't have a kid at that age. So probably they ain't got their V cars, man, for sure. Elijah, a lot of people say that they like themselves some overbites, man. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're right, though. I think most Asians do have it. I never actually paid attention to it until we talked about it, but it might be possible that a lot of women actually have these overbites. So it's not an unattractive thing. I've now an underbite. I've seen somebody with an underbite that kind of threw me off, guys. I don't know where it came from, but her bottom row of teeth stuck out farther than her top row of teeth, and it just didn't look right, guys. But I have seen somebody with the underbite only once in my entire life, but it does happen too. Nah, I don't think anti-gravity got his whole thing together, man. He gonna go to the church, man. He gonna preach. He gonna be over there picking them out too. He gonna be like, yeah, I'm looking for somebody to celebrate the new year with. New year, new me, right? Ah, shit. Church is a good place to pick up cornbread. I can't deny that one. My man Daniel said he like a girl with 6 toes. Well, Van Turner, I would almost expect that is all guys who like them some, yeah, who likes that too, bruh. Elijah said he in the feet. Yeah, I think feet are pretty too, man. You gotta keep your shit together though. My man Malcolm says I can't say only Asians got some kind of overbite. Other cultures got it as well. That's true. It's more than just Asians, but I have seen that in the Asian culture more than I thought that I would. My man says he likes eyes. That's true. I think nice eyes are good. Them nice little Asian eyes to get me for sure. Damn, bro, you got 9 kids because of some eyes, bruh. You want some other shit today, man? But hey, man, everybody's got something that turns them on. I'm telling you, everybody got something. Everybody got something. Anti-gravity. I can't fuck with you tonight, bro. You stupid, man. My man Fed Up says, seen some nice cops. Oh, them lady cops? Yeah, they're cute too. I just like the women in the uniform, man. I'm good. My man Anti says, if I'm rich, I'll do a Gaddafi and have an elite group of hot guard women with big boobs. He was a legend. Well, I love it, man. I'd probably do that too, man. I can't help it. That's just some shit. That's some boss shit, though. I can't lie. That's some true boss shit. Hey Liz, how are you? Always best in attendance. Good to see you. Happy to see you here. We've kind of turned up the topic on a whole bunch of different things tonight. We always start somewhere. We kind of get it right though. Van Turner said Mike like cuffs the guards care. You damn right, Van Turner. I have got a thing for a woman in uniform, the handcuffs, the whole nine. Bruh, you don't understand, man. My shit goes 100 different. My mind go 100 miles a minute when it come to that. I'm telling you, I got a thing for I have a thing, honestly, guys, to keep it 100 with you. I think for me, it's just a woman in uniform, period. Nursing uniform, military uniform, police uniform, security guard uniform. I'm telling you, that's my shit. I love a woman that is dressed. First of all, I like it more so because it's a professional. She's got a job and she doing shit with her life. So that uniform turns me on simply because she got an occupation, she got a job, and she doing something with her life. Secondly, boy, everything that comes secondary to that shit got me fucked up. I'm telling you. Yeah, Mike John, I'm talking about the underbite. I seen the underbite. I think Gaddafi is everybody's new idol, man. Oh, you're at Compostela Valley? Are you in Nambutaran? I love Nambutaran. So smooth, you like the voice? Okay, I feel you, man. 010. If you're asking me what the topic was tonight, we were talking about how nobody cares about a body count until after the fact. Nobody cares about how many guys or girls slept with when they're trying to get them some. Probably the girl doesn't care about how many women you slept with when she's trying to get her some too. The only time people care about body count is when you kind of get left with a surprising gift. AKA something that you didn't actually come there with, but something you're leaving with. That's kind of what we're working with now. All right, guys. I see we got 31 watching. Liz told me that she's number 14, man. What's good, man? We got 30 watching. Let's go ahead and get these likes up. I don't care if you're on your way in or on your way out. Dr. Mike would highly appreciate you guys getting the likes up for him today. If you guys want to get your IPA shirts, you know how to get them. If you want to support the channel, you already know how to do so. But of course, the good doctor is here, and he is happy and satisfied that you guys come through and spend just a little bit of your time with him today, now and then. So we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Got to get my commercials in. You know how I do. But guys, get the likes up for me. Dr. Mike would appreciate it so much. Likes are free. Remember that. Don't cost you shit to give me a like. Smooth Wrist says the long, shiny black hair hanging down to her butt. Yeah, that kind of gets me too, man. I love a girl that has hair that comes down that far. But then again, I've seen some very, very, very attractive girls with short haircuts. I never thought in a million years that I would be into women with short haircuts, but some girls can pull it off. And when they pull it off, I mean, it is immaculate and it is amazing. I've always had a thing for long hair because I don't have hair. But I'm just saying, um, sometimes a girl can really pull off a short haircut, and I kind of dig it for sure. My man said he like it curly. Yeah, that curly hair too. Them kinky twists. Yeah, I can get with that too. Shout out to Liz, hashtagging Team Davao City. That's what's up. As always. Uh Fed Up says he's into the eyes too. That's what's up. You're right though, Malcolm. I've heard of that too. I never saw the documentary that you're referring to, but there are some Korean guys that shame thick Korean women, like girls who are that just aren't thin. they're the opposite of thin. When you say thick, it's not fat to us, but to them, thick is fat, and it's just a matter of opinion. But it sucks that they do women like that. It hurts my feelings because I'll tell you right now, you might be fat to somebody else, but I damn sure know a couple of guys that'll definitely be into you, man. No doubt. Yeah, Liz, there you go. Chef uniform. That works for me too. Dr. Mike got a thing for uniforms, guys. Y'all don't know. That's my shit. I should be in a cosplay, shouldn't I? But I don't like that heavy makeup and dressing up like your favorite character shit. Nah, none of that. I just like uniforms, professional uniforms. But cosplay is something that's kind of growing on me a little bit too. Nah, we don't do pink furry handcuffs, man. I don't know about all that, but Mike loves himself girl uniforms, boy. I can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of that love, man. My man Elijah says women in a tight work dress skirt, like at a bank or corporate. Yeah, I like that too. And also, guys, I will admit, if it's not a woman in uniform that turns me on, it's a woman in leggings. I don't know what it is about leggings. You guys know leggings, right? Those damn workout pants and shit. When a girl wears leggings, and for some reason, leggings just always make every girl's backside or ass, if I have to say it, it just makes every girl's ass that I've ever seen look good. So I like leggings too. I like girls who wear what they like to call those girls, I don't know what they call it, the girls that kind of wear the workout outfits as like everyday outfits. It's called like workout fit wear, some shit like that. I kind of like girls who dress like that too, because that means they are doing a little bit of something with their lives too. So like I said, man, those are my top two right there. Girls in uniform and girls who wear like leggings and like workout clothes and shit. I got he said I just love women. Van Turner, I could agree with that too. Damn, cornbread. I gotta admit, man, if your girl can do that, that's fat, yo. That's some real shit. If your girl can make dinner for you in a hot minute, yo, you can't beat that. You can't beat that shit. I agree, man. Your girl is very, very resourceful, and you can't beat a resourceful woman. I agree. Mm. You mean Daniel, you gotta be more specific, man. What number? I mean, on how she looks or what? Be more specific on what number I would give her. I need to know exactly what number. Oh yes, Van Turner, there are thick Koreans. Are you saying that you don't believe there's a such thing as a thick Korean? Yes, there is. I've seen them. I've seen them. I've seen them. Oh man, I've seen them. My man Elijah says I'm not in a cosplay big, but I told my girl I'm gonna get her a Chun-Li outfit from Street Fighter for role play. Bruh, that's not cosplay. That's just real shit. Cause that's bringing back the youth or making your youth come to life, man. You gonna get your girl a Chun-Li outfit? That's what's up. Was there any other girls on the Street Fighter game but Chun-Li? I don't remember. I don't think there was any other chicks on there. So my man Mike Josh said he like boots. Yeah, I've seen a lot like the high boots, the ones that come up to like the ladies like knees, them knee highs. Yeah, that's a good thing too. Right. See, there you go, Mike. A woman in a professional business attire, professional dress. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we all got shit that gets us right, man. I'm telling you, everybody got something that get them right for sure. 010, you are 100% correct. Leggings do wonders for skinny girls. You'd be like, is this for real? Like, is this her? Yeah, that's her. That is her. Oh, Daniel, the looks, the way she looked, to me, she was good, man. She was probably about an 8. She was pretty decent. I give her an 8. But again, I have to go back and look at the picture. But yeah, I give her an 8. Malcolm, yeah, you done got Malcolm's interest with that one, man. Chun-Li. Oh man, you stupid, bro. She do got them legs though. How she be kicking this shit. I love me some Chun-Li, but that's bringing back the youth right there, man. That's bringing back the youth. I used to play Street Fighter all the time. Who is Taylor T? Does anybody know Taylor T? Because I don't know who that is. I would, if she thick, I don't care. Guys, you gotta understand, man. You can't really be like. I mean, well, everybody has a type though, so it's not really anything that you can go up against. I mean, every girl is not going to be every guy's type, and every guy is not going to be every girl's type. So the Korean men are definitely brutal with honesty, but I mean, you got to expect it. In most Asian cultures, they have no problem telling their own children that they are a disgrace to the family. So you can almost imagine they have zero problems telling a girl that she looks fat. If they have no problem telling their own children that if you get less than an A in class, you are a disgrace to the family, then you can almost imagine that they are not very forgiving when it comes to their opinions about certain women. So my man Bruce Low One, what's going on with your family? He said, let me give it up for the stewardess. That's what I'm into. You like stewardesses too? Yeah, I think stewardesses. How do you pronounce it? Stewardesses? Stewardesses? Fuck. I was never good at English. Now I'm playing. They're stewardess. Yeah, it's plural already. The stewardess. Yeah, they're very cute too. And that's just heavy makeup though, man. I'd be wondering what they look like outside their uniform though. But I think many guys have a stewardess turn on though. I can agree with that. I can respect it too. Fed up, you stupid, bro. I agree. The biggest turnoff for most men is when women try to fit in the small clothes, knowing they need to be fitting in the extra large. Oh, that's just disappointing. Just wear your extra large and wear it proud. I don't need to see your rolls. I don't need to see half of your body hanging outside of the outfit. Yeah, I don't need to see that shit either. Mike John says, I remember I wasn't used to slim Asian women, but then it grew on me. My girl used to be slim, but now she's thick, so I like both worlds. That's true. I mean, in the Philippines, you have it all too, man. You can get them thick, you can get them thin, you can get them somewhere in between. Definitely works. My man Rainman's in the building, actually late today. Oh my God, Rainman must have had a life. Must have had something to do today. But I appreciate you coming through and showing love to the good doctor, man. I appreciate you. All right. I think we done shouted out everybody that's been in the building. Okay. Whew. Goddamn. You know how hard it is to talk for a minute, man? This shit got me tired, bro. All right, fellas, ladies. We were originally talking about nobody cares about your body count until after the fact, which means nobody cares about sleeping with a woman or anything like that until after they like already get something or catch something. So that's what we were working on for sure. Yeah, medium is good for me. Slim, thick, medium, kind of all fits. Oh yeah, Ray, man. I was about to say, man, you was actually late. He said, "Yeah, I got a job." Much agreed, man. Shit, everybody got to work, man. So, shit, me included. I am not excluded in that bid. So do your thing, man. I'm just glad to see you in the building. That's what's up. My man Bruiser says, "Be up in Makati next weekend, bro." He said, "Let's grab some beers." I wish I was in Makati, but I am not there, brother. But again, like I said, man, y'all gotta catch me when I'm fucking settled down, man. I'm normally moving around, and it's that shit. I can't stay still sometimes, guys. But like I said, if I ever get up with you guys, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna turn up for sure. We're gonna turn up for sure. Terry Edwards, I agree, man. A woman with an occupation. Like I said, a professional woman for myself. I like uniforms for some reason. And I'm not talking about like uniforms that you see inside of the like SM or some shit. Not that type of uniform. I mean the professional ones. So that kind of gets me. So a girl with a job definitely a turn on for me as well. I think we've touched on everything that I feel like we should touch on today, guys. It's been a hell of a good show. I did not want to stay on very long. You know, I'm lazy as hell, but I'm glad that I was able to get you guys on. So, what I need you to do is leave all of your comments that you want to leave before the good doctor goes ahead and checks out. The good doctor will be out in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and give my shout outs. Anything after that, please make sure you leave it down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to add, your thank yous, your goodbyes, go ahead and get it out the way. So, showing love to my man Malcolm MJ being a place to be. I'm loving that drone shot, bro. I do. I love that drone video you shot a couple days. I think it was just yesterday or something like that. I appreciate that, man. I want to get a drone myself, man. Trying to bring that stuff to the Philippines may work. It may not work. My man Daniel, I see you, Mr. Fed Up. I haven't caught you in a while, man, but I'm glad to see you on. My man Terry Edwards, always a pleasure to have you in here. My man Smooth Riffs, as always. Rain Man, Mr. World Traveler, BGC, Mike Check 1212. Appreciate you coming through, man. Bruzel, Mr. O1 himself. Appreciate you coming through. Mike John, see you, man. This is the first time I think I've seen you comment in the chat, but if it's not, brother, appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. 010, as always, a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Talking about fetishes, man. You guys are off the chain, man. Belly buttons and stuff like that, but I can fuck with y'all. My man Van Turner, appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Representing the foreigner, expat, whatever it is that actually lives in the Philippines. We not just visitors, man. This is home for us now. So much respect to you, man. Elijah Robinson, appreciate you, my brother, as always. My man Cornbread, as always. Liz, always a pleasure. She's working out in her little chef outfit. That's what's up. I love my uniforms, no doubt. Who else we got? We got shit. I gotta make sure I catch everybody, guys. Just leave your comments down below. Dr. Mike could get to him. I know my man Anti-Gravity was here. Appreciate you, my brother, always coming through, man. And I appreciate the investment into the fund. Appreciate you as always. Making sure I don't miss anybody. If I miss your name, by all means, leave it down at the bottom, and I'll make sure that I give you the shout out on the way out. Gun Term 2009. Appreciate you coming through, my brother. I'm gonna get you all. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna get this work. My man Anti-Gravity said he going to church on New Year's Eve. Boy, crazy. But like I said, man, I appreciate you, brother, as always. Mr. Estoria, hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through. My man Tony in the Philippines, appreciate you coming through, my brother, and spending some time with us today. I know this is probably your first time coming through, man. Much love to you, man, and I hope that you got a blessed day going and heading your way. Let's see who else we got in the building. You know I gotta shout him out. My damn throat's starting to hurt, guys. You know, this is the shit that happens when you talk too damn much. But you know, I'm gonna say with my piece. My man Damon, be cool. Appreciate you coming through for a minute. My man Byron Hall was here for a minute. Appreciate you guys coming through. Who else we got in the building? I'm gonna get you all. Don't worry about it. I know my man David Webb was here earlier. He always comment early, man, and then he don't come through until like a little bit later on. But much love to him. My man's Tim H. Appreciate you, man, coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. If I miss you guys, make sure you leave your name at the bottom. I'll tell you when I'm done. My man Trent Knight, I see you, player. I see you. My man Derek Floyd, as always, man. Much love to you, my brother. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through and all the support you give to the channel, man. It is never gonna go unnoticed, for sure. Oahu dude, thank you, my brother, for always being here, providing your very own insight. I love it, Rona. As always, a pleasure to have you here with us. Even though the topic wasn't something that may have been more female friendly, always a pleasure. Go. I made my case to you why I can't come on. I can't just click buttons. I need the actual invite in email before I go online with anybody. My man Tommy Anthony was good with your player. Appreciate you coming through. I know this was your first time commenting, but hey, man, I'm glad to see you in the building. Glad to have you here as part of the family. My man Michael Smith, as always, appreciate you. Fred Funky Town, Oliver Pineda, all the way from London, my brother. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the channel. As always, my man Black Pablo Elite, my man Andy the Virgo, man. As always, man, good to see you in the building. One of my day ones for sure. And I think we're good, guys. I think that is absolute. My man HT, damn, I was about to forget my brother from another. Appreciate you coming through, man. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike has touched everybody in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. So now I need to touch some more people. I'm going all the way back to the bottom, guys. Don't worry about it. Y'all about to get this work too. Making sure that I don't forget any of you guys who come through and show some love at the end of the live stream. I'm coming back. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, Fed Up. Always a pleasure, my brother, man. There are thick Koreans. I'll work at a Korean company. Boy, don't get me started, man. 1,000-digit body count dangerous? You damn right it is, Zero. Who's well, I can't. I don't. There's probably a couple people who have slept with 1,000 people, but ooh, you don't want that one, man. Malcolm, always a pleasure, man. World Traveler got a new one. Earhole. Yeah, man. That's the only place that a girl may have never been touched. I can't fuck with y'all today, man. Y'all on one for sure. My man Eddie Goodman, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through. Elijah, as always, pleasure to have you guys all here. You know how I do, man. And I think I am officially done. I've touched everybody in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. Liz, don't worry about it. You know I don't care. It is all good. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the good doctor is finally out. So I have to end it like I always do. Guys, please stay prepared and ready for the video tomorrow. The video tomorrow will definitely be one that provides some secondary insight. And I hope you guys actually enjoy that one. I enjoyed making that one. That was one that, you know, it provides a different perspective on a certain amount of things. So hope you guys enjoy it. Prepare for it tomorrow. It's already set up, standard, waiting to be released. And with that being said, the good doctor is out. So Dr. Mike is officially out. At least Nako paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.